With cold weather coming up and bringing houseplants back inside for winter, the last thing you want to do is bring bugs inside with them. So let me show you what to do to ready your plants for the indoors again. The first thing you might want to do is to trim your plants, because oftentimes over the summer, these plants have grown. And so you end up with a lot of long branches and they take up a lot of room inside of your house. So for things like ficus or bougainvillea or hibiscus, definitely give them a haircut before bringing them inside. This is also a great reason why you would want to trim before bringing inside, because there's a whole spider web and spider nest on this branch right here, and you probably don't want that inside your house. So we'll go ahead and remove that as well. I'm also gonna trim off these roots. This plant was starting to root into the ground. I don't recommend repotting before you bring them into your house. That's something that you'll do at the beginning of the season next year when you're gonna take them outdoors. Go ahead and repot them then. Now this next step is probably the most important of all of them, and that's to give your plants a really good wash down with a hard stream of water. What that's gonna do is it's gonna clean off all the dust and debris, but more importantly, get rid of most of the bugs that might be hiding in the foliage, on the branches, under the leaves. Make sure you're spraying the undersides of the leaves and all of the branches, and take your time and do a really thorough job of this. Once the water has dried off the leaves, then go with an insecticide and coat all of the leaves before bringing this indoors. This spinosad soap would work really well, but there's a lot of different choices out there on what you could use. So make sure that you spray top and bottom of the leaves when you do this. And lastly, if you did notice any insects such as scale or mealybugs or aphids on this plant before you washed it down, then you probably want to treat with a systemic insecticide granule that you'll put onto the soil and water it in before bringing them indoors. And what this will do is it'll get absorbed by the roots and it'll travel up through the vascular system of the plant and kill any insects that are still feeding on it. It also helps kill any insects that are living down in the soil. Sometimes you'll see things like fungus gnats or even ant colonies that can live inside of these pots when they're outdoors. Now once that drains and dries, you're all set and you can bring your houseplants indoors and not have to be worrying so much about bringing those bugs indoors with it.